Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome into the show. This is a new show that I'm bringing out to everybody. Definitely going to be talking about a lot of sports going on here in the state of Tennessee. As y'all can see on the screen, definitely going to be talking about the Tennessee. We're talking about the Memphis Tigers. We're going to be talking about the Tennessee Vols. At points we're going to be definitely talking about the Memphis Grizzlies, um, and definitely talking about the Nashville Predators and the Tennessee Titans. So this is kind of a new show that I am starting off. So this is kind of the pilot episode, and so gonna basically be telling y'all about what this show is gonna be about, and definitely give expectations of what this show can be, and what this show is definitely going to be about and everything. So we're definitely going to talk about that, and we're definitely going to enjoy ourselves and talk some sports. So that's what we're gonna do, and that's what's going on. And so get everybody in. Any of your college sports, any of you college sports fans out there that are out, definitely come on in. We're definitely going to we're definitely going to talk some sports. We're going to talk Tigers. We're going to talk Vols, and going to maybe even talk a little Southern Heritage Classic as well. So I'm working on sharing the show out and everything to a few groups, and definitely trying to make sure that some of them come on in as well. And we're definitely going to do some talking about it. So, yeah, come on in. Let's have some fun. Let's talk college sports.
Good evening, Titan Nation. How is everybody
Excuse me. What's up, everybody? Welcome into a brand new show, a new edition, new to the due to the tight the Truth Sports Podcast Network. It is down to the T. It's a brand new show where we're talking everything about Tennessee sports in the state of Tennessee, and even could include some surrounding areas. This is basically a pilot episode. So this is definitely something that I'm going to be, evolving and learning as time goes on. My name is Chris, aka Blue Enforcer, aka The Truth. For some of you that are new to this channel, definitely make sure y'all follow on. Definitely make sure you can definitely check me out at Titans and Truth. I'm probably going to end up changing that to the Truth Sports Podcast Network at some point. But you can follow me on Facebook at TNT Enforcers, on Twitter X at TNT Blue Enforcer, and on Instagram at Titans _N _Truth. With that, and let's see, Miss Jacqueline come in and says, "Will TSU and Eddie George be discussed?" Yes, I will definitely try to make sure I do include TSU. Actually, I will be talking about them in just a moment. So I'm definitely going to include TSU in this in some of these conversations as well. Definitely make sure if you do like this show and hope that it's a good one. This is the pilot episode. Just trying to kind of get it off the ground. Definitely just trying to kind of help grow it. Definitely make sure you smash that like button, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel. Definitely go ahead and do that as well, and you'll be helping me, and definitely helping the show as well. And so, what I'm doing, I am actually retweeting this out to you know um, hopefully to Vol Nation. I'm trying to get this out to I'm trying to get this out to Vol Nation, Tiger Nation, of I'm definitely trying to get it out to them. Definitely trying to spread the word. Um, definitely trying to get it out to all of the schools. That includes Vanderbilt, and includes MTSU. So I'm definitely trying to get that out mainly on Twitter. So um, I'm working on that right now, and so definitely trying to make sure I, get that out to fans of those schools as well, so that everybody could be included when it comes to that. And so that's what we're going to be definitely doing. Just talking like all sports in the state of Tennessee. That's basically what this show is going to be about. We're going to be, definitely more local, because I know there's not really a lot of podcasts out there that maybe talk Memphis Tigers, that maybe talk Middle Tennessee State or TSU. I know there's definitely some that do talk that do talk UT, definitely. So that's definitely what I'm trying to do, is basically try to kind of open that up for those other schools, and definitely just try to talk about everybody in the state of Tennessee. So that's what this show is about, and that is what how we're going to continue to grow. So I definitely do hope that as this time grow, that you spread the show out to more Vols fans. Because I know that's a big fan base. Get this out to more Memphis Tiger fans. Get this out to TSU, to Vanderbilt, to Middle Tennessee State, and things like that. I may even include, maybe a little bit of Ole Miss or Mississippi State, because they're in the area as well. Definitely Austin P. Maybe something happens with them as well. I know they're in the area also, so I know there's a lot of schools, but those are some of the main ones that we will focus on with that. So that's what we're going to get into. But first off, I want to start with recapping a few things. And first off, I give congratulations to the Tigers of Tennessee State University, of TSU, defeating Arkansas Pine Bluff UAPB, the Lions, 24-14 in the Southern Heritage Classic. I got to tell you, I actually had a very good time. Shout out to UAPB. Some of their fans definitely started to come. This was the first year for UAPB in the Southern Heritage Classic since Jackson State took themselves out of it last year, mostly thanks to one Deion Sanders. So UAPB stepped in and actually gave TSU a game. And you definitely had some of the pageantry with both of the bands. You got TSU, known of course as the aristocrat of bands, and then of course you have UAPB, You have UAPB, who is known as the marching musical machine of the Mid South, and definitely got a little something to go on there. So here is a small promo of what I'm talking about. Titans and Truth here down here at the Liberty Bowl, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium, as the Tennessee State University Tigers battle the UAPB Golden Lions in the Southern Heritage Classic. It is an amazing atmosphere. It is incredible out here. We're going to have a lot of footage, a lot to talk about on this game right here on Down to the Teeth. That was some of the footage that I had from the game. I was actually able to get on the field and be on the sideline to get some of the action there. Definitely shout out to my job, Fox 13, definitely allowing me to do that. Be able to enjoy that experience. It was a great experience. Definitely had a whole bunch of fun. But you know what? There's one thing that always is a great part of the Southern Heritage Classic, and it's the bands. You got to get some music in.
Who won the M? And the blitz is her. Turn me up, M, fucking go. Hey, turn me up, M, fucking go.
And that was a little bit of the musical machine, the marching musical machine of the Mid-South. But here is the aristocrat of bands.
A man walking with a white ponytail.
And that was some of the sights and sounds from the Southern Heritage Classic. I was able to get some good video and stuff like that. I would definitely post some of that on the channel and on some of my pages as well. So definitely make sure you follow the pages at the bottom of the screen. Definitely going to put some of that stuff out and everything. So definitely going to try to do that. So Tyne Kong, I appreciate that. Tyne Kong says UT Martin, Belmont Lane. I'm going to do my best to get as many, to try to talk about some of the other schools as well. I'm going to do my best on that because I know there's a lot of schools out there in the state of Tennessee to talk about. And I may not get to everybody at once, but I will definitely try to do that. Some of the main ones, of course, are going to be Memphis, Tennessee, definitely going to talk about Vandy. Maybe some of the big things, if, the John Mayer Classic, maybe I'll talk a little bit about that next week. Maybe talk a little bit about the about Tennessee State homecoming when it comes up, things like that. So I'm definitely going to try to do it. So again, this is a pilot. This is a work in progress. This is something new. So this is a new journey that I'm heading on when it comes to this type of coverage. So definitely bear with me. Another game I definitely want to talk about, those Memphis Tigers getting it done at home, even though they didn't make it easy on themselves, defeating the Naval Academy 28-24 to improve to 3-0 on the year. And there was definitely some drama in this particular ball game because Memphis hadn't gave up a defensive touchdown all season. They've gave up a combined 17 points in the first two games, and Navy kind of just messed that all the way up because Navy just came out and said, we're going to run the football. Triple option, that's what they play, and they did just that. Alex Teska for Navy rushed for 163 yards and had a big touchdown run of 75 yards. And then, they tried to throw the ball a little bit. They kind of caught Memphis off guard a little bit and everything. And at one point had the lead up 14-7, but then Memphis kind of turned it around and was able to get the win. Blake Watson was very impressive. 169 yards on 10 carries and a touchdown, 6 receptions, 68 yards, but he did have some issues holding on to the football, and that's going to be something very important going forward. You're going to have to be able to hold on to the ball. And Seth Hennigan, the quarterback for the University of Memphis, 23 of 35, 218 yards, a touchdown. He did throw an interception late in the game, which kind of gave Navy a chance to win the game, but they were unable to convert. They fumbled the ball as well. Memphis got it back and was able to kind of end the game. I think defensively they did step up. They kind of got rattled early, but then they found a way to kind of step up in the end. I definitely like a guy by the name of Rock Taylor, who is definitely a nice receiver that they have. And I was very impressed with Memphis getting the victory at 3-0, on the year. And now they will be getting ready. They will be getting ready to head to St. Louis to take on the Missouri Tigers at the Dome in St. Louis. I really thought about trying to make the trip, but right now, the way that my money is set up, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make the trip, and I'm probably not going to be able to be able to have the time off to do it. But it's going to be very interesting to see how that game particularly goes with that. It's going to be interesting to see, the travel for that. Do a lot of fans travel for that game? I mean, St. Louis is not very far from here. It's about maybe 5 hours. Again, if my money was right and I could get the time off, I would make the trip because St. Louis ain't nowhere from here. So I would definitely try to go, but I'm definitely going to be paying attention. We will definitely preview that game next week and get ready for that also. So congratulations to the Memphis Tigers. Also on the docket tomorrow, I know, I'm sorry, we'll get to that in a minute. Vandy at 2-1, playing out in Las Vegas against UNLV. I will not say that I'm very familiar with either team or with Vandy. But if Vandy wants any chance of being really being relevant and good, they need to win this particular game and try to make their way towards getting to a bowl game because they're not going to have easy sledding in the SEC. It's going to be tough for them to win games. And, head coach Clark Lee has basically said, I'm trying to get us to 6 wins and get us to a bowl game. And that's what they're going to have to do. they're gonna have to find a way to get to a bowl game, and that's gonna be the most important. Get to a bowl game. So, that's what they're definitely gonna have to do, and it's not gonna be easy for them. So it's gonna be a tough task, but this particular game could be one that helps them out. Um, Good luck with Vandy. I think I'm gonna go with Vandy to win this game. I think they could win it. I would not be surprised if they lose this game. But we'll definitely have to see about that. I will, of course, be learning more, trying to learn a little bit more about some of the teams and things like that as well. Of course, the MTSU Blue Raiders are at home as well. They're 0-2, facing off against the Racers of Murray State. Hopefully, MTSU can get a win at home, be able to salvage, because I know they've had a couple of tough games. They played tough against Missouri, got blew out by Alabama. Definitely hope that the Blue Raiders can get it done at home down in Murfreesboro, get a victory, and notch their first victory of the season. Definitely hope that they can definitely do that. But a game a lot of people want to talk about is the Vols. The 11th ranked Tennessee Vols heading down to the swamp of Florida to take on those pesky Florida Gators on ESPN at 6 p.m. Memphis was very impressive. Tennessee was very impressive in their first game against Virginia. Did get to watch some of that. Definitely was very impressive. Kind of a little underwhelming against Austin Peay last week, only winning 30-13. It kind of looked like they maybe underestimated Austin Peay, kind of played around with them a little bit, looked a bit slouchy as they were just, going through the motions, basically. I guess they thought, this might have been a tune-up game. They might have took them a little lightly or anything like that. You don't take any team lightly. And so, this game, if the Vols want to consider themselves national championship contenders and really want to be up there with Alabama and with Georgia, this is a game they have to win. And they're kind of struggling because they're struggling in the swamp because they have always had trouble in the swamp. This has always been a house of horrors for Tennessee. They haven't won in the swamp in quite some time. Since 2003 was the last time the Vols won in the swamp. Joe Milton, of course, the new quarterback, taking over for Hendon Hooker. I definitely thought that Jalen Wright ran very well. I like Tennessee's defensive line. Again, I am a novice. So any Vols fans out there, if I act like I don't have enough knowledge on the Vols, I'm willing to take help and be more educated on the Vols. I'm learning them. I'm learning about them. So I am, I'm trying to get there. So bear with me. I am a rookie at this. Again, this is a pilot episode, just kind of trying to learn the ropes with, teams like the Vols and, teams like Vandy. The Memphis Tigers, I'm a little bit more familiar with, but I have to sometimes keep up with them too. So I like the Vols in this game. I think the Vols should get the job done. I know the Gators are not going to make it easy for them. This is going to be the first real test for the Tigers. I know the Gators, most people say the Gators are not very good, but again, it is in the swamp. So this could definitely be a very tough game for the Vols, but I think the Vols will ultimately win this game and improve to 3-0 on the year. So I definitely think that the Vols can get the job done. Because right now, the SEC is the toughest conference to play. And if Tennessee wants any chance of getting to that national championship or to really compete, they're going to have to beat Florida. They're going to have to play and beat Alabama. And they're going to have to find a way to beat Georgia. That's how they're going to be able to, compete for a national championship. And also, you got to take care of business with teams like Kentucky and Vanderbilt. You're going to take care of those teams because, those teams are not going to make it easy for you either. You're going to get your best shot from a lot of teams. Texas A&M is going to give you their best shot, and everything. And, Missouri might try to pull an upset. So you gotta play hard. Joe Milton, we're going to see if he can become a good quarterback, similar to Hendon Hooker. But, again, I like the Vols in this game. I think the Vols are going to win. But I know the Gators are going to make it tough for them. So, again, this is down to the T. This is basically talking all Tennessee sports. Hopefully, shout out to my Whitehaven Tigers. I'm an alumnus of Whitehaven High School. I know they have a game tonight as well. I cannot remember who they are playing right now. Okay, they're playing the Houston Cougars. So I know my friend Crystal is definitely going to be paying attention to that. Whitehaven and Houston. So definitely looking forward to that. And I think hopefully Whitehaven does win. I know there's some other high school ball going on as well. But I want y'all to let me know if you think this pilot show was a success, if you liked it or anything like that. Definitely make sure you follow all of the channels. Make sure you follow on Facebook, on Twitter X, and on Instagram. Definitely give the show a like if you like the show and if you think this could be something that could continue to grow. Again, I'm trying to grow within Tiger Nation. I'm trying to grow with the Vols as well. So y'all definitely help me out as well, spreading this out to everybody. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and ring that bell and hit all, because I do not just TNT tonight talking about Titans, the Tennessee Titans. I also am doing the Truth League Report talking about NFL football. And then I'm also going to be doing this talking about Tennessee sports, trying to learn a little bit of college football and things as well, trying to get better with that. So I definitely do thank everybody for watching. Thank you for tuning into the show. This has been Down to the T, the debut of Down to the T. Let me know if you like it and if you think this is something that can continue. And y'all have a very good rest of your Friday night. We'll definitely come back next week and definitely recap some of these games and definitely look to next week. So I will talk to y'all soon.